Various presidential candidates for the 2023 elections are employing more dynamism in choosing their running mates. The presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, Rabiu Kwankwaso, has picked a Lagos-based pastor, Bishop Isaac Idahosa, as his running mate. Kwankwaso announced Bishop Idahosa, who is the senior pastor of God First Ministry, also known as Illumination Assembly, the NNPP vice presidential candidate, on his Twitter handle. Let me start with Adekule. Pastor Idahosa is one of the very popular pastors in Nigeria, and people are saying this is looking like a Buhari or Shibajo card once again.
No, I'm sorry. That's not a Buhari or Shibajo. Number one, Kwankwaso doesn't have the kind of aura that Buhari enjoyed in 2015 election. And I'm sorry to say again, Bishop Idahosa doesn't enjoy the platform of Yemi Oshibajo. But they are all worthy Nigerians. The pastor and the former governor, Senator Kwankwaso. But I won't want to do a comparison of Buhari. No. You see, the pastor may have made it big in Lagos.
Okay.
Unlike Oshibajo, he's a son of the soil here. You get my point? So when you look at politics, there are a lot of dynamics that you have to factor into it. And what I'm saying here, I'm seeing Kwankwaso taking a big gamble. You get my point? Yes, his reasons, but I am saying he's taking a big gamble. If he thinks his own personality, where it comes from, Kano, Northwest, he's doing fine there in terms of response of the people. But countrywide, I haven't seen that. And when you now go and pick the political balance and unknown quantity, there's a lot.
Okay, well, let me come to you. We just said Adekule. How much of a gamble is this, considering the emergence of Pastor Idahosa?
Well, every politician has his reason for taking certain actions. He is trying his best to deflect the arguments in the past about whether he's even-handed, whether he likes the Christian community and all that. I mean, these arguments had been raging for some time, especially when he was governor in Kano. So what is done now is to simply show the Christians that, look, I'm your brother, and I've chosen one of you, a pastor for that matter, to be my running mate. That is, in his view, a strong statement of intent that he will run an inclusive government, a government that will carry everybody along, including the Christians. That's him speaking in many ways through the choice of a running mate. That's the way he's thinking. Yes, this man, the pastor, became born again in 1979, born and raised in Niger State, but came to settle down in Lagos finally, the way we've seen a lot of business people do. But I think Kwankwaso has chosen someone who will also be comfortable campaigning in northern Nigeria because he's able to speak the language that binds the people in northern Nigeria. We're able to speak on the podium, speak Hausa fluently. It's a massive advantage to have, if you're able to speak multiple languages. Faleke, my uncle, for example, is gifted in terms of speaking different languages. He can speak Igbo, he can speak Ebira, he can speak Hausa, So where the occasion demands, if he's campaigning, for example, under the bridge in Ikeja, you see Faleke speaking Igbo. He's schooled at IMT Enugu. So during that time, and he was living with our uncle who was a soldier, resident in Enugu. He learned how to speak Igbo. So where the occasional demands you see him speaking Igbo. If he gets to the Ebira community, see him speaking Ebira. So Kwankwaso, after his strength is in northern Nigeria, especially in the northwest, Kano, Jigawa, Katsina, there is a lot of popularity about him. I'm not saying he will win all of those states, because people can easily interpret what I'm saying to mean I said he will win. But the truth is, with him campaigning in northern Nigeria and with his deputy also chipping in and speaking the language that the people understand, I think that that's an advantage. And finally, I just want to respond a little bit to what former Governor Sule Lamido said. We are in a season in which people twist whatever you say, on social media. So what was reported was that he described Shettima as somebody who is empty and that it was a wrong choice. But it was actually someone else who made those remarks. But when I read the story, and those remarks were attributed to him, I then came here to say, you are even in a different party. Would you have voted for him if he chose someone that you liked, And he has now come out to say, no, I didn't even say those things. I said, look, this person is deep. So a lot of things that we read in this season are certainly not
correct.
Yes.
They're not
just
true.
people just twisting facts and all that to suit their own
narrative.